Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are going with even more free-to-play versions of TG. Now this archetype got a ton of very viable, very good support. The community figured out the most streamlined version in like the blink of an eye. It really blew my mind because there's just so much support, and they really just dashed to that Miscellaneousaurus Lightsworn version, but there's tons to be explored here. There's just so much to fit in, even with just all the free-to-play options. So you've seen the Jet Falcon, you've seen multiple copies of Screw Serpent, and all that other stuff, but now we're using Cyber Magician in combination with Rush Rhino. Two other cards that don't even make the other two versions of the deck, and they're still consistent combos that get out your boss monsters. It's absolutely crazy. So wrapped around all that, we still have the free to play options, just one copy of the box ultra rares and two copy of the box super rare Warwolf. We do have Booster Raptor still at 3. He's just a drop from the Antinomy event. I think it's about to end, so I really hope you got your copies. And yeah, other than that, this boy is a level up reward. Rush Rhino is a level up reward, and I think he's just from a box, rare from a box. So all really easy to get. And then like the last free to play, I'm just showing you back row hate that is in the game. Whatever back row hate you have, whatever you got to work with, just make it work. Or if you want to just get more defensive, use things like Econ. If you're free to play, Econ needs to be your best friend because it is just too good, especially in decks where you're just throwing bodies around. When you could just special summon a level 1 monster, really, even if you don't have anything to do with it, use it for an Econ take. Take your enemy's monster, use their monster. Their monsters are your monsters. If you have a tuner out, 2+1 doesn't do anything for you, but if your opponent has a level 4, just Econ take that level 4, now you got a Coral Dragon. Stuff like that really just highlights how good this deck can be. But like I said, the main new combo we're using here is Cyber Magician. When you're doing a TG synchro, you're able to use the non-sync or the non-tuner monsters from your hand. So 1 + 4 is 5, and that obviously starts our combos with our Guardian. You can also go 1 + 3 + 1 is 5. So there are a few ways it makes normal bodies that much more important. Not as consistent as the others. A little harder to get everything like fully developed. But you can get there. If you have a good hand, you can still get Halberds out. You can still get Onimarus out. You'll obviously see in the replays. Still viable, still good, still more support, guys. This archetype can do it. This archetype has tons of options, tons of support. So if you're not balling and buying all these ultra rares, don't worry about it. Still play the archetype. The important thing is unlocking Antinomy and leveling him up. That's all you really got to focus on. Touch the box with the gems you get from Antinomy, and you'll probably get what you need. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely a free-to-play friendly archetype, so don't be afraid to try it. I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Jack Atlas. Going first. No sleever mat for me. This was a new deck slot before I had changed my sleeve mat, so we don't have a sleeve mat. Here we have 2 of our Magician boys, which means we have a Halberd. If you ever have 2 Rhinos or you have 2 Cyber Magicians, you gotta have both. You have to have Cyber Magician and Rush Rhino. But if you have 2 Cyber Magician and 1 Rush Rhino, or 2 Rush Rhinos and 1 Cyber Magician, that's an immediate Halberd, turn 1 Halberd. So we go into the Guardian, we add the Rush Rhino back, now we special summon, bring out another Cyber Magician, use that same Rush Rhino, we got our Power Gladiator, and we're off to the races, guys. That's our 5 + 5 is 10, that's the Blaster. Now we bring out our Dragonfly with our skill, throw away that Blaster, bring out the Guardian and the Gladiator once again. Now we could go to Onimaru, but we're first turn, so we're gonna go with an actual Excel summon and do our Halberd. We do get a cutscene. You just don't get this as often with the Cyber Magicians. Like I said, you need either 2 Cyber Magicians or 2 Rush Rhino, and then 1 copy of the other to finish the combo, and you got immediate Halberd. So it is kind of like a 3-card combo, but yeah, it's still in the deck. got our boy sitting there with an extra little striker on the side. He tries to normal summon a reflector. He could tell by the delay, obviously, we were gonna juke him. And he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an AKiza. Going second. She is trying to get that rank up. Showing him our skill. He's using 23 cards over there. We have an Econ and a Forbidden Lance. He's using Charge of the Light Brigade. He is Thunder Dragons. Starting with a Raiden. Throwing away a Dark. Now he normal summons the Raiden, mills even more, so this guy's just milled a ton. Milled 9 cards from his deck first turn. We're going to special summon our Striker. That triggers our Werewolf, who gets to special summon. Haven't used a normal summon yet. That's our Guardian. I don't think we're gonna use a normal summon. Add the Striker to our hand. Special summon. Why would I add the Striker? Well, you'll see. We special summon the Striker, special summon the Rooster. Econ take. Give me that level 4 tuner. I get rid of the Striker. That way we have the Raptor and the Raiden. You've seen that combo before. We go into the Gladiator. That's our Blaster. Already got rid of the enemy's monster. That means we're free to go into our clean 4K and finish him off. But our boy doesn't want to see it and scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are with an Antinomy. We're going second. Let's see what our boy's got for us. He's not using Set Delta Excel, so no real idea what he's doing. He sets 1 back row. We're able to normal summon our Cyber Magician, use our Rush Rhino. That's gonna be Guardian. Guardian adds that Rush Rhino back to our hand. And Guardian special summons the Striker, which triggers the Werewolf, which is another 5 all on its own. That's our Power Gladiator. Those two combined make for the Blade Blaster. Then obviously you use the skill, you bring out your Rainbow, then you can go into Onimaru or you can go into Halberd. I believe here we're gonna go into Onimaru. That way we're still swinging for lethal. Even if we have to use our Forbidden Lance to protect us from this back row, we'll still be 6k and we'd still swing for lethal, where our 4k Halberd would have fallen just short. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Alexis. Going first. She's got no mat using, oh I remember this duel. Using Master Rights. This is a sloppy duel, but a pretty cool duel. So we're going to normal summon our Cyber Magician, use our Rush Rhino. Remember, when you have 2 Rush Rhino, 2 Cyber Magicians, and the other card, you have your Halberd or Onimaru. So we're going to use Guardian, add that Cyber Magician. Now we special summon the Cyber Magician once again. He uses effect once again. Use that Rush Rhino once again. And then we go into that Power Gladiator. Go into that Blaster. Bring out that Dragonfly. You guys know how it's done. Dragonfly's going to return the Blaster. Bring the 2 boys out. And we want Halberd because we're going first. We don't want this boy summoning. We do get our Gundam cutscene of our polearm Gundam, but he holds his polearm like a sword. So pretty interesting technique there from this robot. I don't know if it's an autonomous robot or someone's piloting it. I don't know what's going on. Here he Forbidden Chalices us. Little does he know we wouldn't be able to negate his ritual summons anyway. I don't know if it's because of Ritual Cage or if we just can't to begin with, but we can't negate his. It doesn't even give me the option. When he does normal summon things like Senju, we're able to. Now he's special summoned to level 4. That means we're gonna get our Werewolf. He searches the Senju this time. The Senju, it does give you the option, so it might just be rituals altogether. But we'll see. So here he goes Ophiel into Hagith. Hagith searches another portal. I think that's the spell card. Or the field spell, yeah. And then summon Senju. There we do have the option, obviously, that's stopped by Forbidden Chalice. Searches a Dakini. Becomes really important that we put this Werewolf out because it goes into the Dakini. Now we get to send our Werewolf. That won't actually give us the search, but our field is nice and comfy with our 4K monster still just chilling. So now, I knew he would not get destroyed by Megalith Portal. I could have Cosmic Cyclone Megalith Portal and I could have continued this duel. I thought he would still take damage. I was not thinking of Ritual Cage's other effect where they don't take damage. I just want him to take some damage so we could get to a lethal a little easier. Now we're going to Cosmic Cyclone his back row. It was just Megalith Och. Didn't really probably have to do that. But I still have ways around this Megalith Portal. I'm not really too worried about it. Here we get an Econ. I destroy his Senju. Now, out of the blue, this guy puts up Power of the Guardians on Dakini. Now remember, his Megalith Portal, he won't be destroyed. So he's going to try to climb up to get over our poor Halberd. But keep in mind, Halberd's effect is live, and now we have an enemy controller. If I had just a monster, any monster instead of this Forbidden Lance, we would have Econ took, and we would have won. I only have 5 spell cards in this deck. We already have 2 of them, but I guess it wanted 3. There were only 3 left in the deck, so very good chance to get a monster. We don't get a monster. But the duel goes on. Now he summons a second monster, which is going to make our Econ takes that much harder. Very annoying that we did not get a monster after this Forbidden Lance, but let me tell you, Forbidden Lance is special. It's a special form of back row hate. You're about to see why in this replay. And I knew exactly what it was gonna do, and I knew it would work. So we're gonna do it right now. So he tries to do the Senju. We do not let the Senju get a search because it's as if he was never summoned. So we just stop him. Now here we go. He didn't want to raise his Dakini a little more. We're gonna do that for him. We get a monster finally. We normal summon the Cyber Magician. Econ take the Dakini. Now I'm going to swing at Och. He's protected by Portal, right? He is. Now Och could do a summon right now if he wanted to. He chooses not to because he thinks, oh, I'm just gonna take some pierce damage. Portal's gonna protect him. The world's gonna keep on turning. But after I wait all the way to the damage phase, guys, now I Forbidden Lance. That means he's unaffected by Portal, gets destroyed, and gets hit for 4K in one mighty swing from our Halberd. Great, great stuff, guys. Forbidden Lance MVP. Alright, here we are facing an Antinomy. See what he's got for us. We're going second. I freaking rank up, guys. First mistake I've made so far. So annoying. It's so hard to stay ranked down, trying to tumble in these ranks, getting prepared for Mean May. What I'm trying to do is tumble in the ranks, get down to as low as I can get, and then have a month of just really spicy meme decks. But it's really hard to tumble. I'm already at Platinum 2 now because of this accidental rank up. I just wasn't paying enough attention. If it was a rank up, I would have scooped. But anyway, here, our boy's trying to Karma Cut our Striker. So we Econ take 1 Blue Eyes. We normal summon Screw Serpent. What is that gonna do? Or special summoning Striker? Well, you do the math, guys. 8 plus 4 is 12, right? That can't make Halberd, but it can make Onimaru. There's no restrictions on this boy. Just a tuner and a non-tuner, like old school. Then we put a Forbidden Lance right on that Acid Trip Blue Eyes, finish him with the Onimaru, hit him with the Striker. Now, because we didn't use only Synchros, he's only a 3K beat stick. But that's all we needed to get over that Blue Eyes. We don't need that 6K. Our turn once again, he only sets 1 back row. We're going to normal summon our Magician. We do have the Rush Rhino. That means we can do our XCs. We're going to use the little used Wonder Magician. She would destroy that back row, thus destroying that Blue Eyes, thus winning the duel. Great, great stuff. So, still got teeth, free to play. Still got plenty of teeth, free to play, guys. Still got plenty of options, completely viable. Whatever you're missing, add in other stuff. I suggest this is your last tier. I don't think Rush, Rhino, and Cyber Magician should get priority over things like Jet Falcon and Catapult. Definitely Catapult. Say working Catapult, maybe a few copies of just Jet Falcon. And we'll see. If you want one Rush Rhino, by all means, he's still pretty useful. Great free-to-play options for this deck, guys, so definitely do not be scared to try it just because you didn't dump a ton of gems on this box. Still go for it, still have some fun. As long as you got the character, you're good to go, and thanks for watching.